Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. I decided that I'm gonna vlog my week. I haven't vlogged last week. I haven't been vlogging in general because I had a paid brand thing you guys are gonna see soon. Decided I'm gonna be vlogging this next couple of days, a week in my life, living in Miami. So we are back on the vlogging routine, which is exciting. Obviously, last vlog you guys saw was New York City. I got engaged. I read all your congratulations. Thank you guys so much for all the kind, beautiful words. I really do appreciate it. I read like every single comment. You guys really mean the world to me. And I appreciate just like all the love and all the beautiful things you guys had to say. It really spoke to my heart and I'm just really thankful for you guys. So I've been dealing with a couple of things this past week. I'm just gonna let you guys know because it'll kind of explain why I've been a little MIA, but no excuse. We gotta get back on the vlogging routine. But basically, after we got engaged and got back, we decided that we're gonna move out of this place. The reason for that being is not because we don't love this place, but because there's something like an issue that didn't really get fixed. We just decided it's best to end our lease a little bit earlier and move somewhere else. We're currently in the process of moving. We're probably gonna be moving before the end of the month, but I'm really excited this next chapter because I feel like there's a lot of new things going on. First, with me getting engaged, with us moving, it's just like a lot of new chapters, which I am excited for because I love new chapters. I love like change. I'm somebody that when I'm stuck in a place for too long or I'm stuck in the same routine for too long, I tend to lose that drive and lose that creativity and lose that motivation. You know, that being said, I wouldn't move it if I was 100%, you know, happy with everything, but there was a few issues that come up here, so we decided we're gonna move. I think before the end of the month, we should be moving. And by October, you guys are gonna see me in my new place, which I'm not disclosing yet, like what the place is or anything. I just don't want to say anything until, you know, it's 100%. Probably in the next couple weeks, gonna see a little bit of more moving vlogs because that's probably all I'm gonna be doing. So like packing, moving, you know, all that kind of jazz. Not a lot of new furniture and stuff because like we literally did buy like some of our favorite furniture pieces for this place, so we're going to be keeping most of the furniture. I may be changing out my desk because it's very big and bulky, but that's the only thing I might be changing. And I also want to get like an actual vanity. Anyways, I'm babbling on. It is Thursday morning and I don't have like much planned, but I do have to like get ready for my day and just like start my day at 10. And I've just been like the last hour just like on my phone, like doing emails, checking like responses for certain things, but now I was like, what am I doing? I need to get my day started, and then I have a brand thing that I have to shoot. I honestly might go and take photos for Revolve a bit later today because I got my Revolve slack, which I need to actually exchange some of them because they don't fit me. We'll see how the day goes. And what am I gonna do right now? First thing I'm gonna do is make a coffee. I feel like you guys have seen me, you know, make my coffee a million times, but also just got this creamer. It's the Chobani coffee creamer in sweet cream. I usually get the Organic Valley one, but this one's actually really nice. Okay. So I'm gonna drink my coffee, guys, and kind of plan out my day and change from my PJs. Yeah, I'll catch you guys in a bit. So I changed, and before I do my makeup, I just want to show you guys this outfit because I just got it in from Revolve. Not sponsored, you know, I just get a lot of my outfits from Revolve, and this is from LPA, and it's so dreamy with like matching pants. They're like silky. Since I got engaged, I'm like literally, you guys are like, Joanna, you're gonna change your whole personality because you got engaged. Am I going bridezilla? Yes, but also I do want to dress a little more chic, a little more Sophia Richie, a little more sophisticated, and then get into that like Sophia Richie era. This is giving Sophia Richie era. I'll have this outfit linked. I feel like I'm not showing you like a good angle. This is the pants. By the way, I went to a dinner on Tuesday. My friend Nina and her husband Alex surprised us with a little cute dinner, just us four, and they got us this balloon that said I do. So thoughtful, like they're honestly like the most thoughtful friends I have. They also got me this gift, which I thought was so cute. It is a Christmas ornament that says Joanna and Herman engaged, and it was August 26th. And I just thought this was so freaking cute. So thoughtful. Like, I literally have the cutest friends. You know, like they know what's up. Like, this is like the cutest thing ever. So if they're watching this, thank you guys. I love this gift. I'm gonna put this on our Christmas tree. So excited. Speaking of, I have been trying to plan an engagement party. That's a whole different thing. Expensive, because all the restaurants, like when it's a certain amount of people, they require like a buyout of the restaurant. You're thinking to maybe just do something at my boyfriend's family's house, because he has a lot of space there. I'm so picky with ambiance that I wanted something a little more aesthetic. To just reach out to a couple more places, because the places that I reached out to, they're just like not responding as quick as I would like them to, and I feel like that's already a red flag. Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to a couple more places and see what the price is, and last case scenarios, I would do it at a family house and just decorate it and make it very aesthetic as I can. I'm just so freaking picky. I'm done, you guys. I'm done. I'm going to bed so late. I know, like if it's too much, guys, unsubscribe. I'm sorry. So it's a couple of hours later, and I am gonna go take some content at the beach in this outfit from Revolve that I showed you guys earlier. I was just doing a couple of emails, editing some posts for Instagram, just submitting some documents for my move, stuff like that. So it was honestly boring, and also I had lunch. And then I'm gonna be making dinner tonight, so maybe I'll vlog a little bit of that. The usual. So yeah. We're just hanging out. I'm so sorry that I have been terrible at vlogging. I feel like once you get out of that vlogging schedule, which I did get out of it for like the last 2 weeks ever since I got engaged, it's hard to get back in. I'm just gonna prepare some food. My boyfriend is still at work. He had a crazy day tonight. There's just like a lot of things going on. Of course, Mercury's in retrograde, which is something I want to talk about, by the way, guys, while I chop up this onion for dinner, is that I want to talk about anxiety, because I've been having really bad anxiety the last week. I'm feeling really overwhelmed easily, and it's not like anything bad. Like, there's nothing like bad that I'm like, you know, that I need to be anxious about, but it's more just like, I don't know, I'm so anxious, and I don't know why. And thankfully, Mercury retrograde is ending tomorrow, which is very exciting. I honestly can't wait, because I just feel like since this retrograde, I've been in a little bit of a slump. Aside from obviously getting engaged, like that was amazing, but I've been in a little bit of a slump, like content wise. I've been in a slump just like mentally, because I've been so anxious. A lot of people are like, oh, anxiety is triggered by something, but it's really not. I've just been extra anxious lately. Like, let's say I have a task to do, I feel overwhelmed by it, or I can't focus, which a lot of you guys are probably like, oh, that sounds like ADHD, but I don't know, I never had it before, so I don't know what's going on. Whatever is in the air, hopefully it ends when Mercury retrograde ends tomorrow. So I am just, you know, hoping on that, but I am making dinner right now, and oh my gosh, my eyes are, I'm gonna start crying right now because my eyes hurt. I am making dinner for tonight. What did I do today? I went to take content for Revolve, which I've been just like really close with my niece lately. And she's honestly my favorite person to hang out with. Yeah, and then tomorrow I'm actually going to Design District because I need to take a brand deal. I didn't get that brand deal in today because I wasn't really feeling creatively inspired by doing the brand deal at my house. I kind of wanted to get a little more creative with it and like go outside and, you know, actually make it cute. So we're gonna go to Design District tomorrow and make it cute. It's gonna be like a reel with fall inspired outfits, which it's still, you guys, in Florida. It's like 100 degrees. Like, it's so hot. I like hate going outside because it's so hot. And the brand that I'm working with is literally like this cardigan. Like, it's like sweaters. So I don't know how I'm gonna shoot that tomorrow. I'm kind of nervous that I'm just gonna be like sweaty in all the content. You know, grind through it because it's actually a really cool brand that I'm working with. So I decided to show you guys the onions. I also, you guys, take off my engagement ring when I'm cooking because I don't like the idea of just like, for example, onion like getting on my ring. Like, I don't want my ring to smell, you know what I mean? But what I've been doing is just taking it off when I'm doing like chores and things around the house, and like I put it on as soon as I leave the house. But I always make sure to store it in like a safe place. Like, my ring is always in like its little safe box because otherwise I just have anxiety like leaving it around.
Oh, baby.
Baby, question. Do you put the onion, like, do you mix it into the meat or do you put it in the saucepan?
You put it in the...
Okay, when should I start doing that?
When I leave. And I'm close to leave.
Okay, okay, sounds good. Love you. Bye. I am going to clean up the house a little. The saucepan ready. Yeah, I think I'm gonna vacuum because the house is a little messy. Yeah, we're gonna clean up a little in here because always by the end of the week the house just becomes a disaster. So вы на телефоне смотрите? Лучше на телевизоре.
У меня есть там...
Not on Netflix.
Нет Netflix раньше. Я не могу сказать, как.
Okay guys, good morning. So I'm not sure where this vlog left off. So my apologies. It's been kind of like hard to get back into vlogging when you like stop for a week. You forget how like hands-on it is and how, you know, like every single moment counts. Today's Monday. It's a fresh start. Last week just had so much to do. So this week do want to start vlogging. It is Monday and my fiance actually got COVID. So he's at home in the room and I have to go get him some meds and also have to get some food for the week because we literally have like nothing in the fridge. So, and I'm probably gonna end up like making lunch today and stuff like that. Yeah, and then last week I just got caught up with like wedding planning and like looking for venues, emailing like wedding planners. Been doing that, but I am ready to get back into like the scheme of things and into routine. So I am just gonna be getting ready today for my day. First thing I'm gonna do is go to Whole Foods. Then I have to stop by my fiance's office to grab his work computer so he could do some work from home because he usually leaves his like work computer in his office. And I have to pick up his meds and then yeah, grab some food. And what else should I do? And that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go like quickly do those errands, but I do just want to do like a little bit of makeup for those errands. I actually just washed all my makeup brushes last night and I have like no makeup brushes, so I'm gonna be using my fingers. Anyways, I'm only gonna be putting on probably concealer today. I'm already like running out of this. I love this Rare Beauty concealer. Like, if you need to get a lightweight concealer for every single day, this be the one. So honestly, I'm just gonna use my fingers and blend it in like that. So let me think about some life updates. So we are actually in the process of moving, which I know, crazy. So we actually might be moving out of this place at the end of the month. I think I mentioned earlier that we had some things come up with this apartment. Yeah, so because of that we're moving. And let's just use our fingers. This is the Bubble like cushion blush. It's really, really pretty. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of it on so that we look, you know, a little more put together. I've been like using my fingers in so long to do makeup. Feels kind of weird. kind of like it though. I'm not going to be able to apply powder products because my brushes are still wet. I did just get this new lip liner from Huda Beauty and it's in the shade Deep Rose. I saw a girl that I watch on TikTok. Her name's Diana. I think she does also like weekly vlogs like in Dubai or something like that. And she uses this shade and I loved like her lip combo. It was just like so pretty and like rosy, and she uses this lip liner in the shade Deep Rose. So I kind of like do it lately because it is like really, it's a deep rose. So, and then I've been liking to put on this YSL lip glaze, which I've run out of. If I can recommend a lip glaze, get this one. It's absolutely amazing. Clearly ran out of it, so I have to use like my nail to get the product out. A little bit of mascara. I like the Roller Lash from Benefit. It's nice. And they just sent me this fresh tube and I forgot how amazing a fresh tube of mascara is. It's literally like the best. I'm only lightly putting it on because I don't want to put on too much. And then I am going to use, this is Rare Beauty eyebrow gel thing. So I'm gonna give you guys my honest opinion on this. I did buy it because it was like kind of hyped by some influencers, but honestly it does leave a white cast, which I don't love. So, but it does make your eyebrows like stay in place. So I don't know, I kind of have a love-hate with that. Draw some faux freckles in. Since I'm doing like a more natural look today, we can draw some faux freckles. This morning with only drinking black tea instead of my usual coffee, because I'm taking a little break from the coffee ink. I've been having like really bad anxiety. I don't know why. I think because I'm like kind of in the process of figuring out where we're gonna move, and I think just sometimes I get overwhelmed and I get anxiety, and coffee seems to like trigger it a lot. So I feel a lot more calm with just drinking a black tea in the morning. So my black tea, it's funny, I have this cup, Scott's Tots. I've had it for years. It's The Office themed, super cute. I also am drinking some lemon and honey in it because my fiance has COVID. I don't have COVID. I feel perfectly fine. Just trying to be preventative, boost my immune system. Okay, I guess we're ready for the day. I'm gonna go run the errands. I'll take you guys with me to the grocery store, the pharmacy, the office. We're gonna go on a little, all right. Also, I just got this Aritzia bodysuit. I have to show you guys because I am so obsessed with it. And with the flare bottom instead of the skinny bottom, because I have a romper from Revolve with the skinny bottom, but I don't love the skinny bottoms as much anymore. I like flare in me. I find it's like more flattering for my body type. So I love this also because it doesn't have like the camel toe line. A lot of the times with like rompers, like it's so bad because it's like literally all you see is camel toe. So I love that this doesn't have that, and it just like is one thing. And then I'm wearing this 5 to 5 cardigan, which I'm actually working with them. And it's such a cute cardigan just to kind of throw over, very fall, and it's just like, I don't know, I love something about rompers, like they're so easy to just throw on to go do errands. And I also just got this hair clip, you guys probably can't see, from Anthropologie. Oh my god, this weekend I did some really good shopping. I have to show you. I went to Sawgrass, which if you guys know, like in Florida, Sawgrass, basically they have, it's like a big outlet and they have like all the designer brands. There's a Neiman there, and I got some like fall boots at such a steal from like Aquazzura, from Schutz. I have to show them to you guys when I get back, a little haul. Anyways, gotta go. Right. It's September and it is so hot out. Alright guys, got the food. I was literally on the phone with customer service for like, I think like an hour while I was doing my Whole Foods shopping. Like you gotta be kind of like efficient with things, you know? Done vlogging today, so I'm making some chicken tender.
And more panko.
More pink. I'm gonna make like the Publix like pub sub version. Yummy.
Yep.
The ingredients are ready.
This right here. Hold on.
Hey guys, it's so much later in the day now. I was literally on my computer all day just catching up with work stuff and Excel sheets. So here I am, finally in the day, just took a shower. I did have to wash my hair earlier today, but I was like, I had too many things going on, especially because my fiance got COVID, so I had to, you know, take care of it. And so I saw we cooked that lunch and it was absolutely delicious. And then I just went back to some like work stuff, but I did just take a shower. I'm wearing a little face mask. I'm using this one from Clarins. It's one of my all-time favorites. It's like a very depuffing and like brightening mask. I really love it. I always feel like a new person after. I just want to show you guys what I've used out of the shower in my like current favorite. This water hyaluronic body cream from Peter Roth Thomas is literally everything. I just used it all over my body as a body lotion. I always pair it sometimes with this coconut melt. This coconut melt from Kopari, especially when my skin is feeling extra dry, which it is right now. This new shampoo and conditioner from Olaplex, since I did get highlights on my hair. So as you guys know, Olaplex is like a bond treatment, and oh my god, I didn't realize how foamy this shampoo was. Like, I put a lot because I'm used to like my shampoos not being that foamy. This was foamy and like smelled absolutely divine. And then the conditioner was really nice too. These just like smell amazing, and apparently you're supposed to like repair your hair from damage. I absolutely have to talk about is the Elemis Salt Glow. You guys, it's a salt scrub and it's literally the dreamiest thing ever. It smells absolutely amazing. It's my favorite thing in the world. I don't think I can recommend it enough. I'm gonna take off my face mask and then I'm probably gonna quickly go plug my eyebrows, do all that jazz, and then blow out my hair. So I'll probably catch you guys when I'm blowing out my hair. Just finished like tweezing my eyebrow and microblading my face. I use some of this from Cadol's, my current night products, which are Lancome. I use this. I've been loving Lancome. This is the peptide cream, which we love. Anything peptide. And I put it on all over my hair. Okay, I go with my favorite hair oil, which is the Kerastase Exfoliator. I've been obsessed with this stuff. Like, it just smells so good. And I don't know, it does something in my hair. I'm gonna use my GHD straightener thing to make sure my hair is 100% dry. Alright guys, I put my hair like in these pins and then I didn't have enough for this top one, so I just put it into a roller. Keep the curl. Oh my god, I love this. Oh my god. My hair came out so freaking good. No. I'm shocked right now. Insane. I don't think my hair's ever come out like this perfectly curly. Just the rollers. Okay, I'm set. Let's do a little bit of hairspray, not too much. Hair's done. We're fresh for the week. Ready for a week. Alright, I'm gonna go get some chicken soup and the leftover chicken that we ate today for dinner. Maybe I'll film that. Morning guys, happy Tuesday. So So as you guys saw, I did vlog most of my day yesterday, and I am gonna be vlogging. I woke up, made a coffee for my fiance and for myself. My fiance still has COVID, so he's gonna be at home all day. He likes to get out and eat lunch, and I'm usually not the lunch type of gal. I'll usually have like a brunch, like breakfast food basically, and then a dinner with him. He likes to have lunch, so I have to probably go again to the supermarket. Like, when do I not go to the supermarket? To grab some salmon for lunch, because I'm thinking we'll make something a little healthier today. I did kind of indulge yesterday because I was like, you're sick, like let's make something yummy for you. I do have to go probably buy some salmon so that we can make that for lunch. But yeah, yesterday we made those chicken tenders and they were so freaking good, but they weren't the healthiest. And then at night we just had chicken soup that Herman's mom, my fiance's mom, brought for us, and it was absolutely delicious. And we just had leftover chicken. We just had a chicken day yesterday, so today definitely no chicken. The coffee you guys saw, by the way, is the way that my fiance likes his coffee. He likes it in a short espresso cup and with like a little bit of sweet cream on top, and it's his like little specialty. But I like my coffee like this. It's all personal preference. But anyway, I want to go to the grocery store, I want to make lunch, and then I want to see if I can get my nails done today because this is just so sad. So I had Gel X, and I have my two little nibbles here that are, you know, just loose and wild, but then I have these, and like I need to get rid of them because I've had these since last month and they look terrible. So I need a mani-pedi. The place that I usually go to is showing that it's booked for like until the end of the week. Another thing, you guys, I have been kind of slacking on my workout routine, which I'm really hard on myself for because like I should be working out, but just now that my boyfriend and my fiance got COVID and like we're thinking about moving, I've just had a lot on my mind and a lot of things going on because I'm trying to figure out this move, which is like a big thing. No excuse, but I haven't been as active. I canceled my class pass now. Like I haven't been going to Barry's, which was like my go-to. You guys saw for like 3 months I've been going to Barry's, which honestly got me in like the best shape because I've been eating like pretty bad the last 2 weeks, and I still honestly look in shape, which is kind of crazy. And I think it's because of how consistent I was with Barry's. Yeah, so I need to like get myself to like actually go to the gym until we move because I just haven't been going because I don't like the gym, or I need to put my class pass back on for like another month because I can't do this. I also right now I'm thinking I'm gonna film a TikTok because I got this new product from Hourglass. It's their hydrating skin tint. I went to the mall this weekend and I picked this up because I was like, everyone's talking about this, saying it's like the best thing ever. So I'm gonna try this today I want to do like a trying product for the first time type of video. So I'm gonna do that. We'll see if we can get my nails done. If not, I'll just go quickly run some errands. I actually have to drop a package off at UPS and then call it a day. Maybe get into some wedding planning stuff because I've been doing that also. So like organizing my Google Sheets with all the pricing and stuff like that. I did reach out to some venues in France, and when I tell you guys only one got back to me and I reached out to like 20 of them, that's already a red flag. So probably not gonna do France because I can't deal with that. I need like responses right away. I'm gonna go film the TikTok, so I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I just finished filming the TikTok for the Hourglass skin tint and I'm so obsessed with it. Like just look at how my makeup came out. Love it. Okay, so I quickly want to make a fresh juice because it's good for the immune system, and as you guys know, my fiance has COVID, so I'm gonna make it right now, but I need to empty out this dishwasher because it's full, so we're gonna do that. Juice. Alright guys, this is the juice ready. Guys, so I'm at Wild's Fork and I am going to be grabbing some groceries, not groceries, some protein for today. So we actually decided on a white fish for lunch. It's currently 1:40, so I'm gonna quickly grab the fish to make for tonight. And then for dinner, gnocchis with some ground beef, I think is what we are going to do. So yeah, that's kind of the game plan. So let's go grab some groceries. You guys already know I'm always in this place. Wild Fork is the best for like protein. It's literally my favorite. Also, I need to share my lip combo because I've been obsessed. Hey guys, so we're making lunch. We're doing fish tacos, which I'm so excited about because we haven't made fish tacos, I think even like once, which is kind of crazy. So as you guys saw, I went to Wild Fork.
Oh, it's Taco Tuesday.
It is Taco Tuesday. Wild Fork got some fish, now we're cooking. That looks insane. Wow, we're gonna start the fish, which is right here.
I need
Hey guys, it's Wednesday. I was honestly running so many errands today. I had a million things to do. I had to go take my niece to her hair appointment because I've just been helping out my sister and driving her down there. And after that, I had to go drop off dry cleaning, and I had to drop off a few UPS packages of just things that I've been needing to return. Just also on top of all of that, filing for approval for this place that we're trying to get. So it's just been like a lot of things going on, and I finally am now getting my nails done. I think I'm just gonna take off the Gel X and do like my regular natural cute nails and call it a day. I want to keep it very natural and neutral colored. For my toes, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Probably funny bunny, honestly. Funny bunny on my toes, or I could do French. Oh, I don't even know what colors I find. But I kind of just, I think I want to keep it at French and a nude, so that's probably what I'm gonna do. I think that after this, if I'm not too tired, I did post a Q&A my Instagram stories yesterday, and I think I want to do a Q&A and just like catch up because I know there's been a lot of things going on, and I also haven't been consistent with my weekly vlogs. I catch you guys up on everything, that way, you know, we're back on track with just like life and updates, just advice and things like that, because I do want to get back into the scheme of, you know, giving you guys advice on certain topics and stuff. Like I really do enjoy doing that. I think when I get my nails done, I'll come back in the car and we will do it. Guys, so I did just get my nails done. Let me show you guys. It's kind of late, so I can't really like show you in good lighting, but this is the nails. I decided to go for a very natural like bridal look. Okay, I did really quickly want to go over some of the questions that you guys did send me, just to kind of give you a couple of updates and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go over these questions right now and let you guys know. First question I had to do with the engagement. They said, congratulations on getting engaged. How is wedding planning going? So I did kind of brief you guys roughly on this, but with wedding planning, very early stages. We literally just got engaged 3 weeks ago, so it's not like there's no rush. I'm not like, oh my god, I need to have my dream wedding tomorrow. And I know a lot of, you know, want to have that moment sooner than later, and I definitely don't want to postpone it for too long, but I also want to feel relaxed and not feel rushed into anything. And so right now I'm kind of just like putting together ideas, you know, looking into different places, venues, wedding planners, stuff like that, and seeing what would be the best fit for us, and, you know, obviously putting together budget and stuff like that. I don't want to go like too into detail into like the vibe and aesthetic that I'm going for, because I do want that to be a surprise for like when I do seal the venue and I seal the date and stuff like that. I want that to be something that is a big surprise. So I don't have everything, like, I don't want to spill the beans like too early yet, but what I can say is that, you know, there's definitely a lot of places that I have in mind, a lot of places that I am super interested in, but it's more so about just like putting that all together and assessing if it's realistic or not. So we're very early stages planning. I think I had one meeting with a wedding planner, which went great, but it was also the first meeting, so I still have a couple more that I want to meet. There's still, yeah, there's still a lot to do. So that's how that's going. But you know, I definitely am going to be updating you guys on my wedding planning journey, like letting you guys know where I'm at and stuff like that. It's a really exciting time period, and it's something I do want to share with you guys. So once I have a clear picture of where that's going, I definitely will be sharing that with you guys. But we're very early stages. Like, we still haven't even done our engagement party because we've just been so busy. My fiance is so busy with the work. We're figuring out the whole moving thing. It's just been a lot of things going on right now, and I think the moment that we feel settled and good and everything is going great, that's when we'll like really start planning it, the engagement party, the wedding, stuff like that. But right now there's just a lot of things going on, so that's kind of the update on that. I'm gonna go into the rest of the questions that I have. A lot of these questions all have to do with like very specific topics that get asked over and over again, basically in a different form of a question. So I think I'm just gonna put it together into one. So a lot of people are saying, how do you stay motivated, advice on feeling lost in your 20s, how do you stay calm and focused? So that's like kind of a pattern, a subject pattern that I've been seeing in the questions. So basically, I'm not always perfect and calm and motivated. I've actually, when Mercury was in retrograde, I spoke about it, you guys. I was like super anxious, unmotivated when Mercury was in retrograde. And you know, I think what helps me the most is working out and stuff like that and keeping on schedule. But that's a lot easier said than done. And I think that, you know, sometimes you just don't want to work out, and sometimes you just don't want to keep on schedule because you lack that motivation. And so whenever I kind of get into a gunk like that, where I'm having an off week, where I'm just not feeling like myself, I like to kind of reevaluate, you know, my goals, my ambitions, and ask myself why I'm feeling the way that I do, and work on that reason as to why I feel that the way that I do. Times it's stress or feeling overwhelmed, or just intrusive thoughts. And I get intrusive thoughts a lot. I don't know if it's like a Scorpio moon thing, but my thoughts sometimes are so intrusive and so negative. And I've spoken about this with you guys a lot and opened up with you guys on how I used to be super negative and had a lot of intrusive thoughts, and it's something that I've been working on in my 20s, and I've definitely bettered myself in that aspect. But I think what has caused a lot of my unmotivation or just terrible, unproductive days is those intrusive thoughts. And the way I get out of that, you know, start being positive and speaking positive affirmations over my life. I think that in our 20s, and I've spoken about this in my other video, it's a very confusing time. Everyone's doing different things in their life. People are getting married, some are having kids, some people are partying, some people are still in college, like in med school, law school. Like, there's so many different things in life, and I always say this, that everyone's journey in life is different, and that you are on the right path, because I really do believe in purpose, and I believe that even if you are going through a rough patch, it's for a reason, and that in a couple of years you're gonna look back at that rough patch and be like, I needed to go through this rough patch to be where I am right now. And I know, again, that's easier said than done, because if you are going through a rough patch, it's not an easy thing to go through, and you might feel, you know, down, and you might feel like there is no light at the end of this tunnel. But I want to tell you guys that there is, and that, you know, anything that you may be going through, whether that, you know, you're struggling to find a passion for something that you want to do with your life, or you're struggling in your relationship, or you're struggling with your self-image, all those kind of things that we go through as humans are things that we need to go through in order to go through that transformation of being where we need to be in our purpose. And that's how I look at it in a positive light. I'm sure some people have it worse than others, and some people are like, no, you don't understand, this is like quite literally the worst thing that's ever happened to me. But I think you just gotta keep your head up and keep speaking those positive affirmations. Keep telling yourself, no, I'm gonna get through this, and I need to go through this to be the best version of myself. So that's kind of what I've kind of told myself whenever I start having those negative thoughts, and it definitely helps me a lot. Another thing is, like, the second that I start to get those intrusive thoughts, I lately have practiced enough to kind of stop myself, so that's definitely helped a lot. But that takes practice, and it's more of a mindset. I think the mindset that really has helped me is to be thankful every day, waking up with gratitude, to really tell myself everything happens for a reason, to tell myself that positive things over my life. Like, words have so much power. And you know, to look, even sometimes look at yourself in the mirror, even if you feel stupid, like literally if you feel stupid, look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I am blessed, I am healthy, I'm successful, I am on my right path, I am in my destiny, everything is happening for a reason, and I am strong and powerful, and I'm going to get through anything life throws at me. Literally say that, and trust me, I know it sounds stupid, but you feel so much better and so much more empowered after you do it. That's my take on that. Next question. Advice on feeling lost in your 20s. So again, this goes back to that, but another thing I was saying, like, everyone's on different life path in their 20s. I think it's normal to feel lost, and don't be hard on yourself. It's very easy to be hard on yourself and be like, oh, you know, I see these people doing these things and here I am, you know, not doing anything great. It goes back to being like, you are where you need to be. Maybe you need to be at a slower pace right now to prepare yourself for what is to come, and maybe what is coming for you is so great that you needed this slower pace in order to be ready for that. You know what I mean? Another thing is, obviously, if you want something, you gotta go for it. If you know, life doesn't just throw things at you, it doesn't just throw blessings at you. You have to be hardworking. You have to be somebody that, you know, knows what they want and will do anything to get there. I truly do believe that if you write down a goal and you say, this is what I want to achieve and I'm gonna do everything I can to get there, there is no reason why you shouldn't get there. Because if you really will do everything together, you will get there. And that's kind of like how my mindset has always been, is that if I know that I'm putting in everything I can, like my best, fullest potential into this goal, then I'm gonna achieve success. And for me, that was like, you know, staying consistent with YouTube, being consistent on social media, stuff like that. Have I slacked sometimes? 100%. And have I been hard on myself? 100%. But that's just being human. We're not perfect. You know, we go through things. Sometimes we're more motivated than other times. And, you know, I think the number one thing is to just not be hard on yourself, and to, as long as you know that you are on the right path and you are putting in that effort, I wouldn't worry about it too much. You feel like you don't have anything that you're interested in or any, you know, interest, you know, it might be useful to kind of just think about what your passion is. And it doesn't necessarily have to be like something crazy. If you can write a good story, that makes you a good writer. Maybe you're a good journalist. If you have a good personality and you're good at speaking to people, like you could be in sales. Like, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to be so talented. I feel like people always overthink that, and they're like, oh my god, I have to be like super talented and the best at this. No, like, you just have to be decent. You could do anything if you're just decent at what you do. So that's kind of how I see that. Tell us about your self-care routine when you're feeling low and down. So I've always shown you guys kind of like my beauty resets, and I find that taking care of myself definitely puts me in a better mood, especially when I'm just in that like lazy phase and I feel like my hair is dirty and like I haven't shaved, I haven't exfoliated. I definitely do a full beauty reset. I think it usually starts with, you know, oiling my hair, like giving myself that extra treatment before I go into the shower or whatever. And I go into my hair, do my full like 3-step shampoo, conditioner, and mask. While the mask is on, I like to exfoliate, use a body scrub. Like, you want to be extra in those days, so I love to use a body scrub on like my full beauty reset day. And then obviously shave. And then when I get out, I like to use a heavy duty body moisturizer. Not like my everyday simple one, but like a heavy duty, really creamy one. I top it off with some oil. And then I go into like tweezing my eyebrows, maybe like waxing my mustache. My mustache grew out, and I actually just also started dermaplaning, and I try to do it like once a week. It takes out all the peach fuzz, and I feel like my skin has like been glowing since I've been doing it. So that's something I've been incorporating. And another thing I've been doing is taking care of my feet. I know it sounds crazy. Feet masks are amazing. Like those foot socks that you buy at CVS, Walgreens, Target, wherever, they are just that extra touch that you sometimes need. It like makes you feel like you're at a literal spa, and it just, I don't know, it's so relaxing. Like when I take them off, when I tell you my feet are like butter, and it makes such a difference into how I just feel so taken care of when I do it. And after I've taken care of like tweezing my eyebrows and everything, I do like my face stuff. So I go into like my face mask and my serums. I usually do like hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, and like a moisturizer that just has like ceramides and squalene and stuff like that. Anything hydrating, because I have really dry skin. And then you guys also asked me about hair care, which I think I mentioned in this video, like new products that I've been using. But I've been really loving Kerastase. I've been loving Olaplex. I've been using like the whole Kerastase Nutritive restorative line, and I've been really loving it. And I recently got their like gold oil thing, and it's absolutely amazing. 10 out of 10. Another thing will highly recommend is the Elemis cleansing balm, but the new one, which is the fig one, it's absolutely amazing. Probably one of my favorite new products. But let me tell you guys, if you are feeling down or you're having an off day, go do that beauty reset. You will feel like a new person, and you're gonna be like, who is that girl that just felt like shit about herself? You're gonna be like, who is that? You're not even gonna know who that is. Key to a healthy relationship. I feel like I've spoken about this a lot of like I went into depth about this in my recent video where I did the relationship advice talk, but I think the key to any healthy relationship is like these fundamental aspects of trust, communication, and obviously keeping things romantic and keeping the sparks alive. I'm in a long-term relationship, so like, yeah, me and my now fiance, we got engaged, but you know, it's not always lovey-dovey and romantic every day. So it's really important to, you know, do those date nights and do things that are creative together and think of new things to do together, because once you've been with someone for a while, it could get very repetitive and you guys are doing the same things and you guys aren't like working on evolving your relationship. It's really important to sometimes like sit down and communicate, which goes back to communication. Like, communicate with your partner, be like, hey, like, what do you think we could do that's something new and fun and adventurous? That's personally for me. I'm very into like, you know, I love new things. I kind of hate like a set routine every day. So for me, it's super important to like try new things in a relationship. Try new restaurants, try something to go do a fun activity on the weekend, like try something new to do. And then obviously communication, guys. Communication all comes down to respect. It comes down to not being stubborn. It comes down to putting down what you think is right to try to understand where your partner is coming from, which like goes into like putting yourself in each other's shoes. I think a lot of arguments or disagreements within couples come from just not understanding each other and not willing to understand each other, because there's a difference between not understanding someone, which is totally normal and okay, but if you're not willing to try to understand someone, that means you're just stubborn and you don't have any other POV besides your own POV. You know what I mean? So it's really important to be open in a relationship to understanding each other, and that's probably a key thing for me, because I think when me and my fiance first started dating, I think we were both actually like very closed off to like what we like our own opinions and our ways of thinking. And I think that one thing that we definitely learned in our relationship is the growing up aspect and maturity aspect of being willing to understand each other and put ourselves in each other's shoes. So that's definitely something that I find super, super important. What foundation do you use? Your skin looks so flawless. So I actually just started using the new Hourglass skin tint, and it's absolutely amazing. I highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite new products. And then how do you usually handle people who are feeling a little bit insecure around you? I think I've also touched base on this question before, like a couple of times, but usually I do notice it. And now that I'm older, I kind of have like a radar for like knowing when people don't necessarily have the best intentions for me, and knowing when that stems from them feeling insecure. And even though sometimes I'm like, it's not a me problem, it's a their problem, I told myself that, you know, I don't want to deal with toxic people anymore. So if I see that happening around me, I tend to just cut those people off. I would just rather not have that toxicity around me. So I don't deal with it. That's how I deal with it, is I cut them off, because before I would deal with it and I would keep these people around thinking they're gonna change, and they never change. And if they seem like they do, they don't. They're just covering up their tracks and covering up who they are. So people don't change. Can they better themselves? Yeah, but for me, trust is everything, and once that trust is broken, I can't trust you. So if someone displayed just that around me already, I just cut them off. Ways of seeing if people are feeling insecure around you is, you know, people that aren't praising you for anything that you do, people that never congratulate you, never happy for you. You can kind of just tell when there's like evil eye, you know? It's something that you feel. Like I guess I'm a very empathetic person, so I always feel energies around me. And one thing I've noticed is I get anxiety around people that are very negative or evil eye people that I see are feeling insecure around me. I feel that energy and it makes me very uncomfortable, and I get anxiety. So that's like my radar for that. But it's also just like you can notice it in like the littlest things, and just like the little comments, and just like the way they act around you, making you feel left out, or just downgrading you for no reason, like making you feel like you are not that girl, basically. Not ever hyping you up, or, you know, complimenting you, never being happy for you, negative always, like all that kind of stuff just adds up. So you'll know, trust me, like the red flags are pretty obvious when somebody feels insecure around you. It's not that you feel that way, way, it's that they are being insecure around you. Let's see what else. Have you ever gone through a breakup? How did you deal with it? Any tips? Love you so much. So I went through a breakup. I don't know if you guys remember this, but this was probably like, you know, it was one of those things. It was like young love, whatever. It was my first like relationship, not even really, I don't really count that as a relationship, but it was just like my introduction into like having a boyfriend, and it was my heartbreak. And how did I deal with it back then is I would just go out and party and try to forget about it, which is not healthy, and I don't recommend doing that now. I think now what I would recommend is to focus on yourself and to stop caring so much about a person that clearly does not want to be with you. If somebody tells you, listen, I just don't want a relationship right now, why are you running to them? Why are you giving them that power? Girl, you need to know who you are. You need to know that they are lucky to have you, and if they don't want you, that is their loss. So in my opinion, second, you know, you're going through a breakup, can't be the one that's, you know, not focusing on yourself and not, you know, doing things for yourself, because I think that is the perfect moment for you to have your glow up. That is the perfect moment for you to explore who you are, what you want in life, what makes you happy, what you would want in your next relationship. I think a lot of relationships are also kind of life lessons. They teach you like what you wouldn't want in your next relationship, like what you wouldn't be okay with, because maybe that relationship didn't work out for that reason. You know what I mean? I think that going through a breakup, even though it's so hard, I was in those shoes, and I remember I thought it was the end of the world, and trust me, now I look back and I laugh at it, because I was like, oh my god, I was so young, I was so naive. I made this guy that was my first heartbreak like the center of my world, when he was not the center of my world. I was the center of my world, and I should have known that, you know, and I made him a priority instead of making myself a priority. So if I could go back, I would put myself first, make myself a priority, focus on myself, find myself, enjoy being single. Girl, enjoy being single. There's so much fun that comes with being single. You can, you know, hang out with all your girlfriends all the time, you know, figure out who you are as an individual instead of who you are with another person, because that is so important to know who you are. You have to know yourself before you can really know somebody else. It's important to focus on yourself, better yourself, grow, mature, have fun, enjoy being single. Don't care about these men that make it so obvious that they don't care about you, you know what I mean? And, you know, show them what they lost. Like, come on girl, get that glow up, like, you know what I mean? Take care of yourself, and not just physically but mentally also. Yeah, that's kind of my advice on break. Let me see if there's anything else. So, have you ever had any issues with your lip filler migrating? Do you massage them? So I never had an issue with my lip filler migrating in particular, but I did have an issue, and I'll be transparent with you guys. I got a little nub on this side, but thankfully I went back to the lady and I was like, listen, I have a little nub, and she fixed it right away. She just evened it out. It wasn't even a nub. I thought it was a little nub, like basically like a hard mass of the lip filler in one place, but it was just that I had more lip filler on one side of my lip than my other side of lip. So I think I vlogged this when I went back to the lip filler place and I got it done again. So she like evened it out. That could happen. Also, like, your lip filler can be uneven, but it's not something that's not fixable. That's what I love about filler, is it's so easy to fix. Even if it migrates, it's so easy to fix. It's dissolvable. So it's not something I would be scared of. I've been doing it for already, what, in 2021 I got it done, so like 2 years, and I've been really happy with the lip fillers. I recommend it. I don't know, I love it. I feel like it's like a very subtle little enhancement, and it's not something that I think I need or that anyone needs. It's just more so something that I like to do, and it's not, you know, necessary, but I just like the way that it makes me look, and I like the way that lip liners look with it. Like, it just looks more voluminous, whatever. It's not something that like I can't live without, because I do think it can become a problem if you're like addicted to lip filler and stuff like that, because some people do go overboard with it. But I feel like if you have, you know, if you're going in, you know, to just do a minor enhancement, I think it can have really beautiful results. So yeah, that's my take on that. All right guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I gotta go. I gotta figure out what we're making for dinner, what we're doing, all this stuff. So I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed this little Q&A. Bye guys.